everyone, welcome to Eclectic Coaching with Candace, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the second type of coaching that I offer, and that's book study and implementation coaching. You know, the thing is that I think there are so many awesome books out there, but think about a time when you found a book and you read it and it moved you in some way. What was different about this experience versus the other experiences that you've had where you didn't read the book and you basically didn't experience any shifts from it because you didn't read it? And I think that that's what happens all too often with these awesome books, is that the information's already out there and we get them and we think, oh, this book's going to change my life, but then we don't get past the first chapter, or we start getting into it and it starts bringing up some feelings and some emotions, and then we put it down and then we sell it at a garage sale, and we just recycle these books, but they only work to the degree that we work them. And so I'm going to take 4 different books, and I think that these are awesome books that are really well laid out, and they're oldie but goodies, and they really lend themselves to this process because they're full of exercises and action items and things that you can actually do. Now, in my co-creative coaching, which I talk about in the video above, I talk about how there's some overlap, so I might use some of the techniques that I use in the book study and implementation coaching, that some exercises that I've found. But the 4 books that I'm going to be dissecting with you and that we're going to be doing this process around, and we don't have to go through it from start to finish, but the book basically offers a roadmap, a blueprint of moving forward. And so the 4 books are going to be Awaken the Giant Within with Tony Robbins. Awesome book, full of things that you can do and see an immediate shift and improvement if you use the exercises. The second book is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And the reason I like to do book study and implementation and coaching around this is because it's such an amazing book, and the things that you do and that you apply from this book are really practices that require some time to see the outgrowth of them. Maybe not a ton of time, but at least a week. And so if you sign up for a package, then will every week grow, and I also keep track of your progress because I keep a file on you. Accountability is so important in coaching. And so, and I'm not going to come down on you and give you a hard time if you didn't do it. It's not like school like that, but it's about looking at it and saying, okay, well, what needs to be refined, or why didn't you follow through, or what needs to happen next time so that you're set up and you can do it and feel really good about it. And then the next book is going to be Ask and It Is Given. And this is by Esther and Jerry Hicks, where they channel the positive energy of Abraham. This has tons of exercises that really, really, really help you raise your vibrational frequency. And so really move up that vibrational scale so that you can attract what you want into your life. And I'd use a ton of those exercises in my co-creative coaching. And then the next book is Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And we can either do this as a couple. So if you're a couple who would like to implement these ideas that are taught in here in terms of changing the way that you communicate with your partner, or if you're just an individual that would like to increase the polarity or really shift how you're showing up in your relationship and apply things that are going to make your relationship happier and healthier and more satisfying for both you and your partner. You definitely don't need your partner to sign up, although that is an option with that book if we do book study and implementation coaching. And I just think that these are amazing pieces of work, and I give full credit to the authors. I highly encourage you to learn more about them, go to their seminars. But one of the things that you don't get from a seminar or just the book alone is the ongoing structure and support and moving through the exercises. That's what you get from coaching, that kind of accountability, that kind of praise, that kind of focused attention. Because when we work together, you are the star of the show. We're 100% focused on you. I never talk about myself. That's for these types of videos or my YouTube channel or something like that. But when we work together, it's all about you, and we're going to be able to make huge strides and progress, and that's where you really feel alive and happy. It's not in the attainment of some goal or in the reaching of some destination. It's really every step along the way and enjoying the strive, and really honoring and feeling good about who you are, and making that a practice in your life is so mission critical to seeing the success that you want. And I am so grateful to be here and participate on this phase of your journey. Definitely sign up for a 30-minute complimentary session. This is how we can get to know each other. But before you do that, make sure you go to the Getting Started page and fill out the Getting to Know You form. I'm going to ask you a bunch of different questions about yourself so I can get clear on what you want to do and what book you might want to work with. I'm also going to get a better just idea of where you're coming from. And I use a couple different metrics because I like to overlay constructs on top of each other and kind of see where patterns are emerging. And I also like to use these different metrics for understanding how your brain processes information, and tailoring exercises and tools towards something that would be a good fit for you, or at least are likely to be a good fit for you. So I might be asking you what your Myers-Briggs personality type is, or your MBTI. If you don't know, that's okay. I can send you some links so that you can take the surveys and figure that out. That is so helpful. I've had so many people throughout my life and my work tell me how helpful figuring out what their Myers-Briggs was and accurately typing, and how they've really been able to customize their life around that, and how helpful that's been. Your numerology based on your birthday and the spelling of your full name, and then also your astrology based on your birth time, if you know it. If you don't know, that's okay. If there's anything that you don't know, that's all right. You can leave that section blank. And then I also might look at your Chinese astrology. I haven't gotten into Enneagram yet, but I might be adding that as well. But this helps me understand you a little bit better, so we can get started and move through things and make any adaptations to the exercises to really fit you and your personality. All right, and also one last thing, I communicate and might give exercises via Google Docs, so I'll send you any forms to fill out for your homework or anything like that via Google Docs. And all sessions are virtual, so over Skype, Google Hangouts, or over the phone, depending on if we have any technical issues. And again, I keep a file on you so that we're able to really track your progress, and you get that awesome accountability that you get from coaching. And if you know anyone who might benefit from this, or if you want to gift anyone with a coaching package and give them the opportunity to become a whole new version of themselves through this upcoming year in 2019, let me know. And I look forward to seeing you and working with you, and shine on. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.